Where are you? Hello, and I'm here to talk about who I am and why I chose college and why I'm doing this whole thing. My name is Johnny. My gamer tag is I'm Incredible. A lot of people on my games they call me that. Here are a few things that I'm into because I want you to know who I am before I go off on this whole tangent on why I joined college. Motorcycles, big thing in my life. I love motorcycles. Anything with two wheels, except for bicycles. Motorcycles, which just basically leaves motorcycles. I love to grind video games. I love grinding video games. Like, actually, I know it sounds like weird, but I like games that you have to grind in. You know what I mean? I like games that you have to really work hard in just to get, the outcome of something that you really wanted. I love electronics. I love any type of electronic, mainly like ones that I can kind of douche around with, tear apart, or, technologies, upcoming technologies. I love those. I love cell phones, speakers, iPads, tablets, VR headsets, gaming consoles, computers, all that stuff. I love that type of stuff. And I love cars. I like cars because I can fix them. I know how to. Not only that, but well, I used to know how to fix them until they started going all battery operated. Darn you, Tesla! No, Tesla's pretty cool. So those are just a few things that I'm into. What did I do before going to college? First off, I was a mechanic and I worked underneath cars, working for Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge, a couple of other places. So I knew my way around and underneath cars. I was a sandblaster for vehicles to take off all the corrosion and all the, dirt and grime or rust. And I would then undercoat it with a rubberized undercoat to preserve the framing of the engine and, well, the framing of the car. And then I was also a welder inside of that because what I learned was during that job is you would cut off parts of the frame and then weld down, reattach kits of that frame to then again strengthen it, and then you can undercoat it and again preserve the whole bottom of the frame. So why did I consider college and why did I put myself through the stress of it all? Mainly the stability, mainly a lot of things, and I'll go through them all right now. But stability, and stability was a huge part of it because I didn't really have any stability at the time, and I didn't really have like a goal, So that goal was my stability. A future, which was my goal, and my goal was to have a dream job in gaming. Be it maybe testing or maybe a game designer, anything really. It was just to be in the industry of gaming. And my family, honestly, that's number one right there was my family and why I went into college because I wanted to be better for them and the money. Excuses that I heard of, and honestly, a lot of them that I was going through inside of my head was one A being that it was too hard, and college is really meant for those people that like willing to learn and it's easy for them type of thing. And to me, it's really not. So that was one of my excuses. So long nights. I did not have long nights because I was constantly watching over my daughter and, just being a dad. So I didn't have long nights. Have kids, and that takes up a lot of, energy, a lot of, being there, being able to sit down on the computer. That gave me no time at all. So these were a couple of the reasons why, these were a couple of the excuses why it took me so long to get into college, I guess you could say. And another thing is I'm really not good with classes. I was horrible with classes. Mainly because I wasn't able to, I have ADHD really bad, so I can't really sit down inside of a classroom and listen to a 2 hour long lecture and pay attention to every minute. I can't do it. So that's one of those were my excuses for why it took me so long to be into college. And then I met, not met, but I was on the phone with Full Sail after hunting down I don't know how many colleges to get into the gaming career, to get into the gaming industry, and boom, Full Sail came up. And they introduced me. They told me that I can basically swap out the whole being inside of the classroom and going through ridiculous amounts of books and work, and I can swap that out for doing this at home, being with my family, and being able to make my own hours and time, myself do this, and it was definitely a good sales pitch that they gave me. Ha 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 ha. So why I chose Full Sail was mainly because they were eager to have me on board. They really were. These guys were. I don't know if it was just to get their numbers up, but honestly, they got me. But they really made me feel like I was part of it. I was part of the team. I didn't feel like an outcast at all. I came with a really nifty launch box that right now, like I think I have the G75 Raider, and yeah, that came with the launch box. So these things are just a couple of the reasons why I chose Full Sail. And their gaming design program is awesome. All right. So what did I hear about Full Sail? This is the fun stuff. Let's start with cons. The difficult classes. I was really, really concerned about the difficult classes because I heard from people and even on websites with comments that their classes are long, they're hard. They ask you a lot of you to do in a week, and but honestly, I'm down for the grind. I'm down for the challenge. But that was one of the cons that I've heard about it. Another one of the cons were long hours. I guess when it comes to difficult classes, you have to go long hours. Get the bags under the eyes here. All right. The major grind for these classes and having to put in all these hours and all this time for one or two projects, throughout this week, which one project can last you all week. No. The pros about it, and the really good things, was the good teamwork. I absolutely love the fact that we have good teamwork in Full Sail University, and that I can contact my instructors and I can contact my student aid if I ever need it. They're right there if I ever need help. And great gear provided. I gotta tell you, the gear that is handed over when you start this college, like I said, this G75 Raider, laptop, these things are no joke, and they're given to you to complete your schooling, and then you get to keep at the end of it. Like, that's definitely a sales pitch for me. So the first week that I was in, though, was absolutely mind-boggling. It was like tear your hair out of your head type of stuff, because honestly, it was like I went through college before, but this was a whole other setting of college, online college. And this online college asks a lot more of you within the same amount of time, and it's also not as, I'm sorry to say this, but structured. It's definitely has its ups and downs. So it was hard to navigate through in the first week. And why I chose game design with Full Sail. Honestly, it was to be the best I could be, because I know for a fact that my hobbies, my passion is in gaming, and to have pride in my passion was like my main thing. Like, to be able to tell people that, hey, I'm a gamer, and like I do this as a job. This is how I make money. And people could take that seriously now. People can actually say, wow, he sits there and he doesn't just sit on his butt and play games all day. No, he actually goes out there and makes money doing this. And mainly because I have the motivation for this. I don't see myself giving up, and I won't give up. Why I like gaming is why I like gaming is why I've made most of these choices. Basically, what gaming does for me, what it helps me with, what I see in gaming. Like, I love the adventure of it, because I could go anywhere, do anything, and be part of that story, a whole nother imagined area and place, scene, setting. I could be a whole part of, and it's beautiful. I love the free roam of it. being able to adventure anywhere, not just being able to adventure from point A to point B and learn the story, but being able to actually look through nooks and crannies for different secret items and hidden objects and parts of the game and lore. Oh, I clicked too many times. But I definitely also liked the fact that you have no limits to what you can do in a game. Some games even allow you to fly. I love the fact that you can get lost in a whole other world and you can spend hours, hundreds of hours of just being lost in this world, doing things, but just side quests, not even really doing your main quests, and experiencing a whole nother adventure. It's really, really cool. So that's pretty much why I chose game design and why I wanted to be in the game industry. Um, the fourth month came around, and I tell you, it did get a lot easier when it came to navigating the classes. It also became a lot easier talking to my instructors and learning how to talk to my instructors, because each instructor sometimes they want to be contacted in a different way, or they want to be, through Discord, which I don't mind, but I also think it's really cool just to learn it all because I didn't know any of it before. So as through the fourth month of being a total beginner in game design, and with Full Sail, I really think I turned it around, and I thought it was a good experience by then. But what I have and why I'm still pushing for, to accomplish Full Sail, to accomplish this goal, to accomplish getting a degree, you know what I mean, is because of what I have. And what I have actually is a family. And they are no joke. I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful wife who's always there to support me and is always there to help me out with the harder decisions in life. And college is just another stepping stone. And honestly, she's right there with me through it all. I have a dream that I can finish this and that I can actually proceed into college and maybe, or actually after college, and get a career. And I have the perseverance to do it. I really want to show my family that you can do anything. Honestly, that's the main reason why I joined the college. And, well, not one of the main, it's one of the reasons why I came to the idea of joining the college. Because, if you can accomplish something, you can just put it under your belt there, that you've accomplished college and had a degree, showing this, then you can accomplish a lot of things, honestly. It's really hard to get through college. And to know that you did that, that's one heck of a notch under your belt. I wanted to work towards my dreams and achieve them, honestly. And the only way that I could do that was through college, because you can't exactly land a big time job with beginner skill level. And I'm not even really beginner skill level. I'm like, I know nothing. And then I came here and now I'm learning. So with the classes and the education that I'm getting, now I'll be able to actually achieve my dreams. And I really, really, really wanted to show that never to give up. This is an awesome picture of a father and a son walking down a railroad. Basically, what it meant to me was just perseverance and pushing forward, for your family. And what do I want from this? I want a career. As we all see, I want my dreams to come true. I want to be able to do more for my family and take them out places and enjoy things with them. And you know what I mean? Like, it's so many things and so many step ups you can have from just going to college and graduating and having a career. And honestly, the money is a big help. So I really wanted to be taken seriously with my gaming and to be able to enjoy these things with my family, show my family what I've learned, and even use what I have to get us further along in life. And that's my future plan there. My future too is to get a career, achieve my dream, and show my family I did it. All right, this is where I